Most people don't lack motivation, they lack accountability. That's the main topic I want to talk about in this video. It's insight that I've learned through the last 20 years of my life. Definitely something I learned when I was in the military because accountability is everything. Nothing in one's life can change unless they take accountability for it. I know what you're thinking. You're saying to yourself, well, hey, someone did this thing, that person did that thing, life threw this obstacle in my way. Now, with that said, there are external things and can obviously make that journey to getting what we deserve and want more difficult. However, the thing that people gloss over is the underlying principle, which is how we choose to not only receive those things, but how we go about pushing past them. Everything is a choice. I had a teacher in high school give this very powerful lesson, and I was extremely grateful for it. She said, the only thing that is guaranteed to happen is what you choose to happen. And she said, I want you to understand this because when you get older and you go out in the world, the life is going to present options to you that makes you feel like you do not have a choice. And I'm here to tell you that is not true. And that has been so impactful for me because what she was saying then, and I later end up understanding in a different perspective, which was the power of choice does exist in everything. That, especially in my practice, to coach someone, right, to help them help themselves. I wish I could reach inside somebody and fix all the things that are broken. I can't. The best I can do is give them the tools, frameworks, patterns, even maybe light up the path for them to see where they need to walk to. Even though I give them all of those things, they have to make the choice to implement them. They have to make the choice to make that first step down that path. Everything resides within them. I read this book by Jocko Willink called Extreme Ownership. It was an extremely powerful book. It was something that was recommended to me from another leader to better help me understand exactly what it takes to be a good leader. And there's a long list of things. But one of the foundational principles is for everything that you want to make an impactful change or to change at all, regardless if it is your fault or your responsibility, you have to own it first. I'll say that again. You have to take ownership of it first. We are only motivated to change things in this world that we feel like we have stake in. And what gets a lot of leaders in trouble, founders, and even at the individual level is the things that we disperse to someone else, to an external factor, we almost immediately lose motivation to do anything about it. Because either A, our brains think that, well, we are powerless with it and there's nothing that we can do, or B, we just don't care enough because it's not on us. It's not our problem. I'm telling you this from things I've personally seen in this world, great leaders I've worked alongside, is that you must own the thing that which you want to change. And if you do that, if you truly take ownership of that, or the situation, that problem, you will find this passion, this energy that will seem almost infinite to actually do the work to make a change, to devote the time necessary to make the improvement. Accountability isn't self criticism, it's reclaiming agency. And when you reclaim agency, you reclaim power. So ask yourself this, like really stop and think about this. Where are you waiting for something to change that you haven't fully taken ownership of yet?